Okay, grade 7, we are learning about finding the angles around intersections when a line intersects two parallel lines. Okay, that sounds confusing. All very overwhelming, all those words. That's okay. First of all, let's make our parallel lines. Okay, it's a lot easier than it sounds. Alright, so I've got two parallel lines. You can see I'm using one of these little squares to make sure that they are completely parallel. Now I'll draw a line between, I'll just run a line straight through them, just like that. Now what we want to do is figure out all of these angles. Okay, so I've got a bunch of angles here, we've got 8 in total, and we want to figure them all out. Well, first of all, we can use our principles from earlier on. Okay, this is actually called a transversal. I'm going to write that down. Transversal. Okay, so this line that crosses through everything here is called the transversal. Means it's just going across, it's transporting itself. Think of it like that. Transversal, it's going across both of our parallel lines. Now, if we're just trying to find the angles around one line that's intersecting another, we already know how to do that. It's a fairly simple process because we know that opposite angles are the same, so they're going to be the same. So doing them in different colours to make that really clear. And we also use our knowledge about supplementary angles. So we can figure out that this A, B, C was B, D. Alright? So we can already figure this out. All we need is one angle. Now which angle do we need? Well, let's say we'll get B this time. We'll figure out what B is. I mean, that's a fairly simple process. We can actually figure out what it actually is by doing this. Using one of these little protractors. And we know that it's about 38 degrees. We know that's 38 degrees. So I'll write that there. Now we instantly know that D is 38 degrees because opposite angles are always the same. Instantly know that. Now we use our knowledge of supplementary angles. So we try to figure out, right, if all this together is 180, so we have 180, we're taking off the 38 degrees, alright, then 180 minus 38 is 142 degrees. Okay, so we know that A is 142 degrees. That's right there. Okay, because those two numbers added up equal 180. Okay, so we know that D plus A altogether is 180. D is 38. Add it to 142, we have 180. And we know that opposite angles are the same, so we instantly know this is 142 degrees too. Now, if two lines are parallel, we can instantly transport that information onto this other intersection because these angles are going to be exactly the same as these angles. Okay, so we have here, these are going to be the same. These are going to be the same. We'll call them different things. So we'll call this A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. We know that E is going to be 142. We know that F is going to be 38. We know that G is going to be 142 again. We know that H, oh, I don't have much space for it, but I'll fit it in. It's H. We know those angles are going to be the same as the angles around this intersection. Okay, so we're learning about finding angles when a line intersects two parallel lines. Bam, we've just done it.